I hate this game.
Yo, there's nothing JK says more than chill. And no.
No, because now I have to pick that bomb in Arsenal, bro. And now this guy is probably good.
No, there's another left back option.
Let's cook Korea.
Who's the bum in Arsenal?
Bro, there's not a bum in Arsenal, bro. Currently speaking. There's not one bum.
I guess.
All right, cool.
There's not.
Are you talking about the Italian?
Arsenal employs Ødegaard, by the way.
Yeah, Ødegaard's a bum, right? Yeah.
Bro, don't get me started on Cole Palmer's.
Yo, Ødegaard's a bum. Okay, Ødegaard's a bum. Cole Palmer's a bum.
So, oh my, I see.
What, you want to talk about peak?
Oh, JK,
what, you
why?
want to? No. You want to talk about peak? Yeah. Okay. No.
Palmer clears Ødegaard. What?
Why?
Peak season.
Wait, let's finish.
No.
Can you tell me a peak that Ødegaard has?
The season Ødegaard broke the record for most goals by a midfielder with no penalties in Premier League history.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you if, by penalties. Lampard
with no penalties. With no penalties. There is no Listen. There is no midfielder in the history of the Premier League who has scored more goals than Martin Ødegaard in a Premier League season without shooting penalties. Without shooting penalties.
Players, bro.
And your nigga is the nigga who's benefited the most from shooting penalties in his peak season.
What are you saying? Yes. In that peak season, Palmer still had more non-penalty goals than Bellingham. Vinicius
Why can't you say Ødegaard though? Why can't you say? You're saying everybody but Ødegaard. You can't say Ødegaard. That can't come out.
He had more non-penalty goals than Ødegaard that season.
No, that season, not Ødegaard's peak season. Not what the season Ødegaard was out for 4 months. Yeah, I assume so.
Like 2 goals. You said Ødegaard. You said that in a.
Ødegaard scored 15 goals in the Premier League with no penalties. Cole Palmer could never.
That's definitely.
That's definitely
not the record. That's definitely not.
It's literally the record.
Most
non-penalty goals by a midfielder in Premier League history. Martin
Conrad JK.
No, in the Premier League season. In a Premier League season.
Every episode, bro. You guys, bro.
No, Ødegaard. Yo, JK, listen. Ødegaard
has this season.
I'm saying Ødegaard's peak season. You
said this season at the beginning.
No, that's this season.
You said this season.
No, listen. Let me reiterate it. Ødegaard's best season, the peak season I'm comparing to Cole Palmer's peak season, is the best goal-scoring Premier League season by a midfielder who's not shooting penalties in the history of the Premier.
Yeah, but then it's not the best goal-scoring penalty season, but it's not the best.
I mean, Cole Palmer spamming pens. Yeah, I could do that, bro.
Palmer doesn't spam pens, and you know that.
But how many pens did he score? How many pens did he score that season?
That season, I think it was like
his first season.
It was like 7. It wasn't up to 10. It was like 7 penalties.
Let me check. I'm gonna check to make sure it's true. What season was that? 23-24, right?
Let me check too.
That was 23-24 or 24-25?
Yeah, 23-24.
Y'all do this every time, bro.
Nah, bro, because niggas play with. If you can call Martin Ødegaard, Martin Ødegaard a bum by every factor logically, you can call Cole Palmer a bum. If you're following the same logic. He had an extremely high season, peak-wise, in the Premier League, one of the greatest Premier League seasons.
He had 9 penalty goals.
9 penalty goals. And how many goals did he have in total?
I just checked.
How many goals did he have in total?
He had 22 Premier League goals.
Okay, so over 40% of his goals were penalty goals.
So almost half.
Martin Ødegaard had 15 with no pens. 0 pens.
What?
And check assists. Let's talk about assists now.
Palmer had what? Palmer had 11 assists that season. I said 11 assists.
In the Prem or all comps? In the Prem or all comps?
In the Prem. In that season, he had 22 goals and 11 assists in Prem.
Okay, let me check Martin Ødegaard.
And he scored 3 hat-tricks.
33.
He had 2 hat-tricks.
33 GA is very respectable, dude. I'm not gonna.
And he only played.
Yeah, but with 9 pens.
He didn't play
15 GA.
He didn't play
15. Hold on. 15 goals. 15 goals with no pens is just as impressive as 22 with 9. Yes,
yeah.
Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
It's not.
Not really. Of course not really.
It's not as impressive as you think it is. Because Palmer had 13
of course not
goals. And
let's talk about the fact. Now let's really get into the nitty-gritty of things. Chill. Don't interrupt me. Let me say one thing. Bro, I started talking first. Let me say one thing. Cool. JK, let me say one thing. Now let's talk about the actual logic. Niggas who actually know ball. Ødegaard was doing this in arguably the best team in England. Palmer was doing this in maybe the 6th or 7th best team in England. So? Palmer, what? No, listen. What do you mean? What do you mean so? Do you watch back? Listen, brother, listen. Let me how are you not gonna let me answer your question? Why you keep repeating the question? Let's look at basketball, for example. When Devin Booker...
No. Why is it not more impressive?
I'm gonna do an analogy. I'm gonna do an analogy and explain to you.
Okay,
for example, Devin Booker, my favorite player. Devin Booker peaked. If you're looking at numbers, Devin Booker peaked when he was in a bad team because he got the ball more, because he was the only good player on a trash team. Martin Ødegaard was doing this playing next to good players. Cole Palmer was the only good player in the team full of bums.
He wasn't. First of all, he wasn't the only good player. There was
Who was good? Who was good?
There was Enzo there.
Caicedo was ass that season. Don't lie.
Because they were not good to you doesn't mean that they were not good. They were still
brother.
Good.
They weren't good to Premier League standards.
I'm not saying that the team was elite, but then he was doing this in a bad team. A team where we all know that the worst part of that team is their defense, and still winning games for them against very big teams, still scoring hat tricks. He scored a hat trick. He scored 2 hat tricks in 3 games. He's the only Premier League player to score 4 goals in 1 half. At the end of the day,
I'm saying, I'm not even debating. I'm not even saying that Martin Ødegaard's peak season is definitively better than Cole Palmer's, because I think it's very close. But if you can call Martin Ødegaard a bum, cool. Listen. I'm not saying what's better. I'm saying by your logic, if you can call Martin Ødegaard a bum, I can call Cole Palmer a bum.
No, chill. I'm not saying Ødegaard is a bum in his whole.
You said that word for word though, bar for bar.
I said he's a bum. I said he's a bum right now. Chill. I said he's a bum right now. He's a bum right now. He is. If you say
Palmer's a bum right now, so Palmer's a bum right now.
Right now, but yeah, if you want to say Palmer is a bum right now, come.
Okay.
So Ødegaard is a bum too.
Cool. I got you to say that. That's all I
need.
Nah, we can go back to the draft.
Yeah, whatever, but Ødegaard is still a bum.
Cole Palmer's a bum.
Whatever.
Cole Palmer's a bum.
Ødegaard is a bum too.